We're using RDX gear, the best gear in the world, the Genie Micro mitts, which have become my favorite mitts. Chica's using the 10-ounce training gloves by RDX. You can go to their website, www.rdxsports.com. You see when Chica throws her jab, the right hand, or the offhand, automatically comes up by her chin. That should be something that's automatic, instilled in your student. Is, you know, when you're shooting the jab, if you're a lefty, you're shooting the jab with the right hand, and the left hand should come up by the face to protect the chin. And for your orthodox fighter, you know, you're shooting that jab, the right hand should automatically, she doesn't even have to think about it, that right hand automatically comes up to her chin. Even when she shoots the jab, hook jab, it comes up by her chin. When she throws the left hook, the right hand comes up by her chin. These are crucial to a fighter becoming effective in the ring, not having to think about, oh, if I shoot a jab, I got to put my right hand up. So you have to go over this stuff. It's just repetition, repetition, repetition. And the same on the inside. Throwing the right hand, the left hand should come up by the chin. Throwing the right uppercut, the left hand comes up by the chin, because, you know, right there you're in line for a right hand, you know, any number of counters. So again, when you throw the uppercut, one, you want to be close in the pocket or off to the right or left of the person's shoulder so that they don't have a good spot to counter you. But the other thing is bringing those hands up to the face to put something there to block your chin or your temple. So, you know, these things are important. Sometimes when I'm training people, they laugh because I constantly stop them. Put your hand up, hands by your face, drop your chin. You have to do that, and you got to keep correcting it, even though it may be a pain in the, you know, in the butt for them and for you. It may break up the training, but you have to do it because it has to become second nature. That muscle memory has to come in to play, because when you do get to the point where you're doing more advanced stuff, such as Mittology, which are, you know, flow drills based off of Roger Mayweather's style of mittwork, those little idiosyncrasies, you have to have them there. Those little fine points have to be there when you're doing that type of mittwork, because you're throwing punches non-stop. So your hands are going non-stop, catch and shoot, catch and shoot. Legs have to be under you, your balance, your hip rotation, your wrist rotation, you're turning over every punch. All those things come into play when you're doing Mittology. So people say, oh, you're just tapping the mitts, you're tapping the mitts. Well, here's the thing. When you see her throwing these shots, they're short. She's turning her wrist over with every punch. I see guys throwing big shots, long shots, and they don't even turn their hand over. You know, and these are pros. So, you know, there's an argument. You can argue and criticize anything when it comes to training. There's always going to be an opposite point or a different point of view. You know, that's just how it is with boxing. But the main point is her muscle memory is she turns over every single punch, whether it's short or long. She turns over her punch. Pouring the cup, like you learned in my first video, talking about how you throw your punches and turning the hands over. You know, Chica turns her hand over with every punch, and that's crucial to being effective in the ring, because now it allows you to be able to think about your strategy, not worrying about your technique. You know, so that's very important. So, you know, just some of the finer points when you're working with your student / fighter or other clients that you're training. So keep with it. We got some great stuff coming up in the coming weeks with breakdowns of the Mittology system, breakdown of speed sets and break sets, just some really, really cool stuff, some of which you've seen on, you know, some of my short clips on YouTube. We're going to actually break it down for you so you can start applying it, you know, or adding it to your current training regimen. All right, it's your man, Coach Rick. I'm out. Peace.